matter. Hello.
We're live.
We're live.
Why you flipped it? Because now the counts are over there again, and then we're gonna be looking over there.
Can I turn it upside down? No, then we'll be upside down.
No, it won't work. It'll be...
Okay. So quick update. We're in Pennsylvania. I'm trying to look over this way. Maybe you should hold it.
Okay.
Quick update.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about this. Sorry.
Shaky, shaky. We are in Pennsylvania. Everybody's asleep. Everybody
That's
being the
a good thing.
kids, because my parents aren't here. The dogs. My parents have 2 dogs. They're outside. And I guess everybody wants to know about Chase. So, we
Yeah,
have
we've been
gotten
getting,
the most comments on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, like, where's your dog? Did you take your dog? Oh my gosh, they left the dog. All the things. So we were never worried. This is the other thing, is some people were like treating us like we were dumb for whatever with evacuating. Like, duh, leave. Yes, your kids' lives are too important for that. It was never really a matter of like life and death. So for us, where we were was not an area, like it wasn't close to the coast. We don't live close to the coast. We live outside of Raleigh. So it was an area that would get hit less. We also live like a higher elevation, so we weren't really worried about flooding too much, except maybe localized flooding in our backyard because it's graded really poorly. So potatoes in the microwave, if you heard that sound. Okay, and then the power going out. That was our biggest concern, was that, okay, we might lose power.
And water.
And water because of trees falling. And then it's just taking them a long time because we don't live in the city, we live outside of the city. So it's not the first priority for our responders. So we were kind of like, oh, do we risk losing power for 3 days, a week, 10 days, 2 weeks? Like, we don't know exactly what that would look like. So
Right.
The reason we were considering leaving was never because we were afraid that our home was going to be destroyed or flooded or that we were in danger, so much as what's it going to be like having 5 children, 7 and under, being pregnant and not having power and possibly not having water for a week or however long, which is concerning if you think about it. No, it's not the same as what people are experiencing who have had to evacuate and flee their home because their home is literally at risk of being destroyed.
Oh.
Got that? And our hearts are like so broken for those people who are losing everything. Like, that to me is devastating. I've seen people make comments about vloggers like talking about this stuff as if we were like just saying it's insensitive to say we're evacuating when we weren't in real danger. But at the same time, for us, this is our real life. We had to decide, do we stay or do we leave? Like, this is our decision. So we're vlogging our life and sharing that with you guys. It doesn't change. Our situation and what we share doesn't change based on somebody else's situation being worse. So I hope you guys understand, like, none of this is like meant to be.
And originally the storm was supposed to come right through us. And so, yes, it wouldn't have been, I mean, it could, at that point, it could have been somewhat life-threatening, but we started to see that it was going south. And so then it was kind of like, okay, well, like, do we go or not? That's kind of why all that was kind of in question.
Yeah. The point is just that, like, know that our intentions are just to share, like, our thought processes, our decisions, our life, like, that kind of stuff with you as it's happening.
Right.
Never to, like, make light of a situation that is not, like, is super heavy. Because I do have some really good friends that have actually had to leave their home, board up windows, and leave and risk, like, coming back to nothing. So, yeah, that's something that's sensitive. Anyway, point is, we weren't in danger. Just to clear it up, our decision was based more on, like,
Convenience and comfort.
is it going to be harder to, like, buy a generator and pay for gas and hope
Right.
that works? Is the power going to be out for, like, a day? Is it going to be out for, like, a week? You know, if the kids don't have school and whatever it's like, do we just stay, or should we just go up north where my parents are, where we don't have to worry about any of it? So that was the decision. Quick update. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with the internet. It's being weird. John, in your backpack right there is the cable extender thing. That'll be better. Okay, so flooding is not a risk for our home, but flooding is a risk for like school being closed. Also for trees falling and knocking out power, or water mains breaking and being without water. So the flooding could actually cause issues for the area that we live in all throughout next week. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. We're kind of waiting for school to like, what are you doing? John's like pulling on the phone, the cable, sorry. John, oh my God. I can't, it's not that easy to move when you got a big old baby in your belly. Okay, so you guys, I'm cracking up right now. I don't know where the comments are. I can't even see them. If you're saying anything, they're not showing up for us.
Sorry, people. We don't see your comments.
So we're kind of waiting till tomorrow to see if the schools announce like, hey, we're going to be closed into the week. I'm kind of hoping they are, because now that we're in Pennsylvania, like my parents are coming home tomorrow, so we don't really want to rush back. Like my parents are coming home tomorrow, so we don't really want to rush back. And they're in kindergarten and first grade, so I don't care all that much about them missing school. Anyway, point is, hope that clears up. Update, we're safe. Our home is safe. And more importantly, our dog is safe. There you go, Chase. Come here. Are you happy? He's like, I don't really know what's happening. My parents have a fenced-in backyard, so he has been loving life, sitting out on the porch and running around the yard with the other dogs. Except one of the dogs doesn't love him a whole lot, so they get kind of sick of each other. So we take turns. The other two are outside right now, and then we'll bring them in and let him go out. And then sometimes they play together. It's mostly when the kids are awake that I don't let them play together, because the dogs are doing their thing. They can work it out, their dogs. But you throw a kid into the mix who doesn't understand, like Adeline, trying to pet the little dogs. And my mom's little dogs are very sweet and nice, but I think they only have, like, they're peekapoos. I feel like they already don't have the best reputation for being, like, the friendliest dogs, you know? They're just kind of, not snappy, but, like,
something.
The one, Jenny, will snap at Chase. I don't want a kid involved in anywhere near that if she's getting annoyed with him, because if it turns into something, like, I don't want a small child there. The other dog will get annoyed with the kids, and so he bit Tyler when she was, like, probably Adeline's age. Like 3,
No, yeah.
2.5, 3.
Definitely.
No, because we didn't have Jude yet. Or did we?
I think she was like 2. She was little.
Yeah, she was small. So that's where we're like, yeah, just taking turns with dogs. Anyway, Chase came with us.
You just couldn't see him. He was laying down like the whole time in the car.
He gets really anxious on car rides. We put, Young Living has a line of oils and products just for animals. It's called Animal Sense, and they make an oil called Tea Away. And so we use that to really like soothe and comfort him. It's great during thunderstorms or fireworks or car rides or whatever for your pet. So we put that on his ears and just rubbed it down his back, and he lay down for most of the ride.
Yeah, he was good. He did good.
Got out to go to the bathroom, and then even here he's been good. Today we went and explored Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, so you'll see that in our vlog coming up. Chase loved that. I've never seen him. He's like the most laid back dog,
yeah.
And he is so scared of a lot.
Everything.
Noises. At nighttime, John will sometimes come home late at night if he's been out on a video shoot, and everybody will be in bed. And like John said, the one day he came in to the house and Chase came downstairs and looked at him, and that was like, I started backing up because he scared the dog.
I'm like, good dog. You're a good guard dog.
But when we were walking around Gettysburg with him, like, he was barking at people. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? What? So maybe he is protective. I'm not sure. But
anyways, we just want to give you guys a quick update. We hope y'all are doing well, and we have our prayers going out to those that are
do you have
affected.
The comments on your phone?
Yeah, but we gotta eat and stuff. So
you gotta eat. John's hungry.
It's okay that we aren't seeing the comments. Well, we're not seeing the comments if you're just now joining us. Yeah. I don't know why they're not there, but they're not there, so that's okay.
It's weird. They really aren't showing up.
Maybe because we're not supposed to answer any questions. We're just supposed to tell
John's
you what
hungry,
we got to
so
say.
he doesn't want to hang out.
Well, and there's ice cream involved, so.
There's not ice cream right now.
There's ice cream. I have to go get it, and I have to go before
You're not going to get ice cream.
We love you guys.
We can't afford it right now.
We'll see you later. I'm getting ice
Go
cream.
get your food.
All right.
Thanks.
Don't be rude.
I'm not. You are being rude. Anyway. And check on them.
Bye. Say bye.
You say bye.
I did. See you guys.
Okay, John's going to eat.
Bye, guys.
And I was going to tell you something else, and I can't remember what it was now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, okay, so that was an update. That's how we're doing. That's how our house is doing. That's how Hurricane Florence is doing. My parents are headed home from Tennessee tomorrow. So I'm talking, I can't hear you when I was talking. Yeah. So my parents are heading home from Tennessee tomorrow. So pray for them because they will be driving through whatever remnants of Florence that are still raining down in that area because it's supposed to curve up and around. And pray for us for our trip home because our kids have been real tired. Like, we're surviving here, but it has not been the most pleasant trip. The girls have been tired and just like moody and grumpy and picking at each other and fighting. That's why we tried to get out of the house today for a little while, and that worked, but then we came back and it didn't take them very long to be at each other's throats again. So we're ready to kind of get home and get back in the swing of things. It's just we don't know what that looks like. We don't know you know, if school's going to be closed or whatever. And then we have to go home and go grocery shopping because I emptied out our fridge and freezer to evacuate. So we'll have to go home and stock back up on stuff before we send them back to school. The dogs are scratching to come inside now, so I'm going to go that way we can let them in. If you're on Instagram, head over to @WeAreTheMurrays. That's my Instagram account. I am sharing some info, or shared some info a little bit today about what we're doing, but also Young Living, which is the company that I've been a part of for about 4 years now. And we've been using their stuff. They're the ones that make the animal oil and all of the supplements. Like, we brought our kids probiotics and vitamins and everything we use is from them. Anyway, they're having a sale on their starter kits. So I know a few people have commented in vlogs past asking about that stuff. If you want to jump in, now's the time. You can get 10% off of your kit. And I'm sharing that info on Instagram. So pop over there and yeah, send me any DMs if you have questions. I think that's it. Sorry that I can't see your comments or respond to them, but I hope that clears it up. If you're just tuning in, there's Chase. He's with us. Don't worry. We did not leave him. He would have been fine. My neighbor would have checked on him. They lost power for 2 hours, so he would have been okay, but he's with us instead, because we would never do that. We're not those kinds of people that would leave an animal in a hurricane. I could never do that. I'm the person that goes to the shelter and tries to get the animals out before the hurricane comes. Okay, love you guys. We will talk to you soon. We'll have a new vlog for you soon. Have a little grace with us as we are not at home with all of our kids and no help and really tired. All right, bye. I don't know how to end this, so I'm gonna just hope that that's the right button. That is.